You're watching the
Danielle
Show.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to introduce one of my very best friends, Athena Sopeas, and she's going to be teaching us how to do a really pretty makeup tutorial. It's going to be a fall look with a pop of color. So everybody, welcome her in.
Hello!
This is my best friend, Athena.
Alright, today I'm going to show you guys a really pretty fall look with kind of a nude eye and a pop of color on the lip. So girl, you ready to get started?
I'm ready.
Okay, so I'm going to be starting with Danielle's base. I'm going to be using the Smashbox CC cream in the color light medium. Alright. How I like to apply my CC cream is I just kind of use it as a lotion. I put it on my fingers, I warm the product up and kind of rub it all around my hands, and then I'm just going to all over my face just like you would a cream.
A little, because that shit hits my face a lot.
Alright, pull them curls back, girl.
Gotcha, girl. So is this kind of how you just apply it, kind of dab it on?
Yeah, I just will dab it on in kind of each spot, so you kind of get a little something like that.
You can see up close, you can kind of see it on me.
Okay, so now that the CC cream is all rubbed in, this is what it's going to look like, just kind of a nice even base. And for concealer, it's just for under eyes and kind of any dark spots or anything, we're going to be using Shiseido Natural Finish Cream Concealer in the color Honey. It's number 6. Okay, so what I do whenever I conceal, I'll put some of this on the back of my hand, just a little dot of the product, and then I'm going to go in with the Maximum Coverage Concealer Brush by Bare Essentials and kind of start. What I do is, with the brush, I'll go in and put a light dot, and then with my finger, I'll blend it all in. Okay,
I really do.
Whoa. Okay.
Wow!
Under eyes, I really like a really light look, like really light under my eyes. Some people don't, to each his own, but I really like that.
We do that often.
Gives you a nice bright eye. The most important part is to make sure that you get the concealer all the way in your tear duct, and kind of even I'll put it over my eyelid as a base, because in here is what's gonna get a shadow and kind of make your eyes look dark and dull and tired, and ain't nobody got time for that. What we both said.
Right. What we said.
I don't care. Your best beauty tools are your fingers. They really are. I have a ton of brushes, you know, expensive ones, cheap ones, whatever.
None of them do it like my fingers do.
Yeah, exactly. Magic fingers.
Did you realize that sound? Magic fingers. It's a little rough.
And again, people say don't pull in your eyes. Obviously, you don't want to like pull. That can get wrinkles, but I just kind of will pat while blending.
More rub.
Okay, see, nice and bright, and then go. Everyone gets, I get this a lot, of just a little bit of redness. Not even acne, nothing, just redness around their nose. So I always,
Around the nostril.
yeah, around your nostrils, I'll always go in and make that really light. We're going to be using the Studio Care Blend MAC Pressed Powder in the color Medium Dark. And I'm just going to be using a Sephora powder brush. So what I do, go in a circle and tap. It's just a real light dusting, right over the face. Real light. Okay. Then we're gonna, she's got it. Then I'm going to go over with the Smashbox Photo Set Finishing Powder. This is important that you don't use a ton of this. This is great stuff. This will last you forever. But if you put a ton, you're gonna look white. I mean, it's a translucent powder if you dust it. If you go on and you're like, you know, caking it on, you're gonna look like a ghost. So make sure you use sparingly.
We don't want that. Nothing is worse than seeing a girl whose foundation and colors are like 20 shades lighter than her arms and everything else.
So what I do, I put a teeny bit of product in the lid, and then I just get a little on my brush and then I tap. You never want, you know, thick pieces of this on your brush. And then I'll just dust.
And what exactly does this do,
It just sets all the powder. It just gets it really nice, kind of setting everything in all together.
Okay.
And voila! Next, I'm going to be doing Danielle's brows. Okay, so we're back.
Woo!
Basically what this comes with is a little angled brush. This is actually, it's really good quality, this little guy.
Hold it up real close. That's what it looks like.
And then it comes with a highlighter. I typically don't use this highlighter. I will use my own from a different kit, but it is a good highlighter. The lighter brown, if you're a blonde, you want to put that on. This is the brown that I use for dark hair. And then Danielle's going to use the blacks if you have black hair. Okay, so now we're just going to put on the brows. What I do, just kind of tap in, tap off the excess. You don't want a big, thick, crazy brow. I mean, you might, but I don't know. To each his own. So I'm just going to start light little swifts. Motions. Boom, boom, boom. You don't want to get too much powder at once.
You actually have to say boom, boom, boom when you do it, or it won't work.
If you don't, you're going to look like crap. It's a risk you may be willing to take.
But hopefully not.
And then you're just going to create, basically what you're going to be doing is creating kind of like this. A boom and a boom.
We're going to come up close so you can see her do this a little bit. Try to keep your hand like away so they can see.
And then just bring it down. See? Look at before, after. Big difference. Now we do the other one. And you can just fast forward through this because I don't want to
Right, so I can.
And voila!
And sometimes for some of you who have darker hair like me, like my hair is actually dark brown, but it comes across black. So sometimes you might want to put a little bit of the brown in there too for those of you who have the same thing.
Okay, so next we're going to do bronzer. We're going to be using Warmth from Bare Minerals. And I'm just going to kind of basically do a fish face and then right on that bone. You kind of want to do it in a C. So you're going to kind of start up and go like that.
Next side.
And done.
And done.
Okay, so next we're going to go on to the actual eyeshadow. Make sure you prime your lids. That is the biggest key. Today we're going to be using the Prime Time by Bare Minerals. Alright. This is simple. Put a little dab and you just all over the lids. It's not going to show. Don't worry about doing anything special with this. Just
get it on there.
Get it on. Alright. Simple.
Perfect.
Okay. Next, the two palettes I'm going to be using today is the Too Faced, their natural palette. Kind of looks on the inside. Has a highlight, blushes, eyeshadows. And
I'm big on the natural looks.
And using this Bare Minerals, they have it to where you can pick out your own little separate color pots and then put in whatever. It's a customizable palette, so that's what we're using for this. And I'll tell you guys the names as we go along. Okay. So you always want to start with a nice base. For the base, I always use the biggest brush because you just kind of want to dust. I'm going to be using Velvet Revolver. Do you want to scoot up a little for this?
Mm-hmm.
So just right all over the eye. Get a little Velvet Revolver in your... Okay, so I'm going to go in with this Bare Minerals in the color, what is it, Summer, which is kind of funny because this is a fall look, but it's a really pretty color. It's a shimmery goldy brown. And I'm going to go in the tear duct, right in the inside of your eye.
It's a little closer so you guys can see what she's doing.
Alright, next I'm going to be using the third color, actually, of the look, and it's going to be Push Up. And we're going to be putting that from where you left off. So right here is Honey Pot, so I'm going to start from where Honey Pot left off, and go out.
I love how I open my eyes and like try to see.
Okay. A little more push-up. As girls know, you can never have too much push-up. All right. So this is where, what's that thing called? Honey pot stops. And this is where push-up's going to start. Maybe you didn't move your hand. Okay. Voila. Okay. Next I'm going to go in with this little guy. This little brush. It's just a really compact bristle. It's nice for doing the crease. And I'm going to go in with Erotica, which is this color right here. Some of these are mattes, some of these have shimmers. Just depends what you like. And I'm going to go in just on the crease. And then as you can see, she got a little bit of fallout, so we're just going to fix that by really lightly. Don't rub, you just literally want to flick it off of your face.
If you rub, it will rub in.
See, that flicked right off her face. Don't rub. Flick.
Flick.
Flick, don't rub. That sounds real naughty, but remember that. Flick, don't rub.
Don't rub.
Okay, the last color that I'm going to be doing on her eyes is just going to be a brow and inner tear duct highlight. And for that, I'm going to use this Day Heaven. It's just a highlighter.
Like an angled brush?
No, I need this. I need to clean it up. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go in with Day, like I said. Oh, it's called Heaven, sorry. It's for a day look. It's called Heaven. So all you're gonna do is right under the eyebrow. I call this carving out the eyebrow because you are literally carving the bottom of your brow out. Okay, then I'm going to just go in the inner tear duct. Open. Look up. No. Look at me. You're doing the inner tear duct. This brightens the eyes. It's just right like that. Basically, you're just outlining your tear duct. And you don't want to put too much. It can look really, really, really awful if you do, so you want to make sure you blend that out. You don't want to have like big white clumps on the inside of your eyes. Okay, so the shadow is almost complete. I'm going to go in with a little angled brush and do a little bit of So the eyeshadow is almost done. We're just going to finish it off with a little bit under her bottom lash line. We're going to go in with, I think I'm going to use Honey Pot. It's a nice gold. It's going to kind of illuminate the eye. So look up. Just a little bit on the outer corner of her eye. Okay. Okay, so now for mascara, I'm going to be using two together, kind of like a little duo. The first coat that I'm going to be using is for length, and it's going to be the Too Faced Lash Gasm in the Blackest Black.
It works amazing.
And then on top of it, I'm going to be using, what brand is this? L'Oreal Power Voluminous 24 Hour. So I'm going to be doing length and then volumizing over it. Okay, so kind of look like you're sleepy, and you're going to wiggle. Okay, I'm just put them on the top. Okay, now look up through your bottom.
Do what?
Your bottom, look all the way up. Then look up. Okay. Alright guys, now on to our color pop. This is going to be our nice little deep, I don't know, I guess this is a deep purple I would call it.
It's actually maroon.
Maroon.
So were you wanting a deep purple because I have that?
No. I like this. And right now we're going to line the lips, and we're going to use a color that is almost the same color as the lipstick. So we're going to be using primer. We're going to be using Max Prep and Prime. You want to make sure, just like your lids, to prime the lip. You prime the lids, you prime the lip. You prime the face. Everything should be primed. Remember this. And then we're going to prime, and you're going to line afterwards. So you're going to just want to follow the line of your lip. Okay, so I'm finishing lining the lips now. It's going to look like this. Just the outline on the lip.
Never go out like this.
Right, exactly.
Ever.
So you primed, you lined, and now you're going to fill. So I'm going to get this little bad boy. God, this color is so pretty. As I said, this is Diva. Go. Do a little kissy face. And you're literally just going to fill in. It's almost like a coloring book. You're going to just fill in the lines. Go. Rub. Okay. Now rub together. Okay. Complete.
All right. Thanks for doing my makeup, Athena, and thanks for being on the Danielle Show. Feel free to write in at watchdanielle@gmail.com if you have any questions or other makeup tutorials that you want to see. Athena will be on the show again next week, so just let us know what you want to see, and we'll hook you up.
Bye.